Grab the knob and tune it up. This is Bar Talk with Big Reese. There's no place to be but here. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
The most electrifying show on the planet.
This is it.
This is Bar Talk 4.0.
Yeah.
Turn it up, 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 turn it up.
Follow back. Bar Talk 4.0.
I don't know. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? You ready? Let's get in the show, baby. Bar Talk 4.0. It's your boy, Big Reese. We back, full effect, a new week, doing our thing. Y'all know what it is. Bar Talk 4.0. Don't get it twisted. Make sure you be there. Don't get there and pull up slowly. Make sure you pull up there fast in full effect. Let's go, y'all. Bar Talk 4.0, Urban News. Let's get into it.
Urban news, intoxicated games, controversial topics. Grab your drinks. It's Bar Talk 4.0.
Bar Talk 4.0, it's your boy Big Reese, Urban News. Urban News, I did have a video we was going in with Urban News of, but you know what? I'm not going to touch the video because I ain't got time for extra stuff. Other channels is big enough so they can do that backlash with it. I'm not going to. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, bring our brother. We can't even call brother no more. We just going to put you as a distance right now. Bring our distant relative, Mr. Jordan, to the front of the congregation, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to bring you to the front of the congregation because you have made urban news.
Diabolical.
You have made world news.
Diabolical.
There ain't nothing we not going to talk about with you, my boy.
Diabolical.
Ladies and gentlemen, over the weekend, Daytona, I think 500 had a flight. A race, whatever you want to call it. They had their thing going on or whatever. Crazy video surfacing. Young man is sitting there in front of MJ. MJ touches the little guy a couple of times. MJ, you are a black man. That young man was of the Caucasus. He was not of the African American descent. There was no reason that you felt that you needed to do whatever the fuck you call yourself doing.
Diabolical.
My man, we just got done last week with arguments about the Epstein cases and how some of y'all people in the big millionaire club needs to be sitting down behind bars. My boy, I don't know what you was thinking. I don't know what was going on. We're waiting. You're on the clock, my boy.
Diabolical.
You've got 24 hours to come out and let the world know what was going on and what you were doing, my friend. You're on the clock, sir. Yeah. You're on the clock. In Urban News, if you haven't seen the video, go see the video. All right, that's as much as I'm going to talk about because this shit's getting even more sicker and sicker. All right, so let's talk about it, y'all. Let's get to it, more Urban News. I'm tired of talking about Lil Baby and Jada Waiter. I'm just so tired of it. I just don't know what to do with you guys because, like, y'all dysfunction. Either y'all got something that y'all about to do that's coming out that you want everybody to know when you could just drop it, say, hey, we got something coming out, boom. Or you can just leave it at that. We don't need the gossip and the crazy stuff going on in the city. We don't need it. We really don't. We don't need it. But you refuse and you want to continue doing it? Okay. More garbage and you guys going back and forth, throwing more dirt on the wall. It just is what it is. We're okay with it. We're not really caring to look at it. Just wanted to let you know that. Valentine's Day this weekend was a little interesting. Very interesting. It was interesting. I watched a lot of people, how they moved, a lot of different things. It was, this is the bitch I'm with, or this is the lame nigga I'm with. It was one of them. It didn't sit, yeah. No, it didn't seem like it was Valentine's Day. All right. Y'all better stop wasting money on these Hallmark holidays. There's one every fucking month. Like, stop. Pay a bill. Do something that needs to be done. That's me.
Diabolical.
Let's go. Get into the show. Time to take it into the show, ladies and gentlemen. I am your captain. I'm your boy, Big Reese. 6 minutes into the show, and I'm ready. This flight is landing wherever we land. But I'm going to get you there very safely. The banner's up. Y'all know what it is. How we going? We'll go visit Carly B land. We'll go visit Carly B land. Ladies, we coming to give y'all's great lesson today. You got a lesson coming, and here it is. All right. So, over the weekend, last weekend, our great sister, Miss Carly B, had a little drama going on with her and her boo-boo biscuits. A lot of people was like, oh my God, no, they could have done so much better. I agree. But you can't tell people how to do things. We're going to talk about it. Break it down.
I made a post this morning, and I want to make sure I quote exactly what I said on the post, because sometimes my brain moves so fast that I almost be forgetting what I be saying, because that's just how good my brain is. It just be thinking, saying, and then I'd be like, dang, that was a good one. I said, truth is, Cardi B has low self-esteem. Any woman with two eyes and a brain that's not a bird brain can see this. She is not happy, and she is searching for happiness and payback. She's so busy trying to make Offset feel away because she's still hurt that it's all backfiring and making her look even more dumb. Stefan Diggs was never a celebration moment. The situation was never cute, and it was never an upgrade for her. She is married. And as a man, he was never taking her seriously. He was capitalizing off of her, enjoying the moment. No man is ever taking a woman that is still married with a baby under one by her husband seriously. Offset and every other man knew this. Only people who didn't was most of the females. I just wish that she never had a baby and could have just walked away, but nope. Women think a baby will change a man, and it never has, and it never will. Now let's elaborate. This video is not necessarily to down talk Cardi B. It's really for other women to understand that first and foremost, this fake empowerment, I blame a lot of women for what be going on with other women, because y'all will see something and know it not be right. But then for some reason, as women, we'll still celebrate something that we know is just not right.
We call that a lack of accountability.
Bar Talk 4.0.
Welcome to Bar Talk 4.0. This is your man, Big Reese. I am the captain for this ship. We are definitely taking this plane all the way up today. Let's talk about it. So, Cardi B was not a big flex for what she did. Still married. Turn around and had. You brought another human being into the world, into your mess, into your feelings, into your stupid shit.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
I know I'm fire, baby. You brought another child into this situation that didn't even need to happen. It wasn't needed. It wasn't called for. There's just no reason whatsoever that you felt it was acceptable for you to do something like that. Why? What did you get out of it? What came of it? A child? Let's say Stefan, he probably has a nice profile going on behind the scenes besides just throwing the football. How long is that going to run? How long is I got a storefront? How long does that run? Because there's plenty of people who have them and they turn around and what? All these stores closing. Because it's better to be online to do stuff. Like, let's think about it. Let's talk about it. What can you guarantee that child? What can you guarantee him? How is he going to be taken care of? Because you make money based off of what you rap about and the stuff you say. that's only going to last for so many years. You got to have a backup plan. Where's your backup plan? What do you have set? Please tell us where we at. Cardi B's not the first lady and the first female to ever do this. Have a baby out of feelings. Not at all. This is like a
Crash out
moment. Because why would you do that? That's
diabolical.
You got with a man who got multiple babies, moms. Multiple kids. Y'all set the standard. I don't want a man. I've heard a female say, I don't want a man who stays with his mom or stays at his mama's house. Turn the tables. She stay at her mom's crib, though. So it's okay for you to do it, but not for me to do it. I tell my son is about to turn 18. I tell him, me and his mom, she looks at me when I says it, and when I say this stuff, and I be looking like, am I wrong or what? Don't date or entertain any female that has a list of things that she requires for you, and she ain't even meeting them herself. Don't tell me to have a car and you ain't got one. Don't tell me to have my own place and you stay at your mama still. I'm 39 years old. They was telling us that bullshit. I don't know how long ago they was telling us that. Years ago, when I was in my teenage years, they was telling us that shit. And you know, my dad told me, my uncles and them told me, don't mess with no female who can't tell you, who ain't got what she asking for, because that's a fool right there, and you'll be a fool and get trapped in her trap. I said, you're right. You're right. Same thing I tell my son. Don't deal with no chick who talking about, oh, I can't deal with a man who ain't got no money or this and that. Baby girl, if you ain't working and you ain't got no money either, guess what? Two fools and two broke fools don't belong together. And one fool who makes money and the other one don't, that's a foolish person. You know why? Because at the end of the day, the other person's going to take advantage of you.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking and the lesson's up. Let's go get into it. This is Bar Talk 4.0. We are in the lesson. The plane's up in the air. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelts on. Buckle up because we're getting tight today.
Big Reese, talk to him. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Women was so busy trying to help Cardi B get her get back to her husband that y'all thought because she went and got a dark-skinned, handsome-looking man that was some type of a lick back. Yeah, he mad. And y'all was like, he's so mad. He mad that she got Stefan Diggs. And now, granted, Stefan Diggs and Cardi B had like this sexual type of chemistry energy in the air, and it spoke very loudly. And so as women, y'all kind of fell in love with that. But I don't understand, how could y'all not have seen that Cardi B and Stefan Diggs was never going to be a thing? The only way Cardi B should have ever had a baby by him, as if that really was going to be a thing. But for her to have a baby by him is where she completely dropped the ball for herself. I said it before and now I said it again. Offset was never mad. You know why Offset was never mad or salty or anything like that? Because men know men. Mm-hmm. And all men, most men, mm-hmm. Sorry, never say all. Most men know that most men are never going to take Cardi B seriously.
Correct. Where's the line?
The man goes another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Let me tell y'all something. This is one thing, and I know one person who gets they go crazy when I say this shit. Listen, let me explain this to you, ladies. Ladies, if you have multiple kids by multiple men, your value has gone down. I don't care how good that cooter cotta is. Let me bring it up a little bit. Squeak, 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 squeak. I don't care how good that cooter cotta is. If you have multiple kids by multiple men, your value has went from top tier to mid. The reason why it's with the mid and nobody's told you the truth about it is because at the end of the day, men have to count and see what their resources is versus what they got going on. If you're a female, you have 3 kids. You have 3 kids by 2 baby dads. No one's paying attention or caring about what you got going on at all. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. You have to prove to me now what you're acceptable for. What you're acceptable for, what you got going on. Now you have to prove to me where your value is. I've heard women be like, I married my husband, or I'm in a relationship with a guy, and I had all these kids and he only had 1 or 2. The numbers is different from men. And the reason why is because a lot of women will break a relationship, break it off, dipset with the kid because the kid is being used as a pawn. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I want to hear you say it. Tell me I'm lying. Let me say it again. A lot of times females will take the kid, dip off with the kid because the kid's being used as a pawn. I can control you. I can control your emotions. I can do all this other shit with you as long as I have the kid. I got the kid. There ain't nothing you can do. And the sad part is a lot of us men fall for it. Men, don't fall for it. Let your emotions stay where they at. Don't fall for it. Go to the courts. Go fight. Fight. Your child will respect you a lot more when they get older, when they find out, oh, my dad really fought for me. My mom, she was a bitter old woman who daggone just kept my dad away from me. There's a lot of kids that will be very upset about that. Think about it. Be smart. Be smart. I tell people it all the time. Go fight for your kid. Fight for him.
Because Cardi chose to have a baby by another man while she was still married, I could almost bet that it might be over with for Cardi B dating in a more serious manner.
Yep.
No man is going to want to stand next to Cardi B because standing next to Cardi B is kind of like a disrespectful disgrace to that man. Most men are going to still rock with Cardi B because she seemed like she got a good personality. She seemed like she might bring heat in the bedroom. She seemed like a real fun girl, but I don't see no man taking her seriously at all, period, from this point on. She should.
Tiana Taylor is a great example of this also. Tiana Taylor, you have kids and you had you and your husband and mom. Whatever went on behind doors that we ain't know, okay. Unless if it's financial or regular physical abuse, okay, you can cut ties. Everything else, I don't think you should have. You got with him, you divorced, got with Pierre, y'all broke up. It's just a cycle with y'all women now. Hell, throw me in the daggone hat. I'll just be another notch on somebody's belt. We live in a culture where we call it the divorce culture, where people get in relationships. It's a rough patch. This hurts, this, that. Oh, all right, we're cool. We just go our ways. Y'all don't know how to problem solve. And then some of y'all don't have problem solves that you need to problem solve on. Some of y'all need to go sit the fuck down on the couch.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
It's funny that we can yell mental health all day now. A couple years ago, you were considered a weirdo. Now you can yell it all day, and people were out at the mountains like, come on, yes. You know why? Because they figured out an easy way to make money. Now we can really make some money. Oh, you don't know how to deal with yourself. You don't know how to deal with your choices. Your feelings is low all the time. Oh, you're depressed. Come on, I got some meds for you. We'll bill it to your daggone prescriber. You'll pay this amount and this and that. We're going to make money off of you. This is like the ADHD thing they're doing in today's world. How many kids had ADHD back in the fucking days? You knew if you had real ADHD because they gave you Ritalin back then. Growing up, they gave you Ritalin back then. That was the people who really had ADHD. Not these motherfuckers that can't focus because they got to play with a game or they got to sit on the fucking daggone internet all day or something.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him. The doors is open. Get the collection plate out because there's going to be some hair fillings and there's going to be some hit dogs hollering.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I get tired of hearing people with the mental health shit. We was talking about this yesterday. Me and an employer was talking about this yesterday. We got people who turn around and use that shit as so bad of a worse excuse.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I have anxiety, and my anxiety is just high as hell. Guess what? Talk yourself through it and sit down and go chill. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's get back to it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
How many people had anxiety and all that shit way back in the day? You didn't hear nothing crazy or nothing. Nobody was going crazy over that shit. Now, today, you get pandered by so much. I watched one person was telling me in their business, they said this young girl, she was working and she just disappeared.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking to him. This is about to get they daggone screaming. Get the buckets ready. The supervisor was like, I went to go see the person, see where they're at. They were in the break room on the phone on Facebook. I said, oh. I said, that's crazy because the anxiety wasn't that high up because they could sit and go sit on the Facebook. And she was like, yeah, I mean, I had to tell her, listen, you being paid, you on the clock right now. Either come to go to work, clock out, and go home.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Why that young lady clock out? Went home. And she was like, yeah, I got sent home because of my anxiety. No, you got sent home because your ass wanted to be fucking lazy.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You got sent home because you didn't want to really work. You want to get paid to sit there and chill and kick it. You should have just went to claws in the head for a while and then said, oh, I've been working cleaning up. Or you could have came to work and done your damn job.
Big Reese, talk to him.
This ain't, it's too much. Too much. There are people who get up every day and go to work who have every different thing you could think of. I've heard a kid tell me I have ADD. I said ADD. Attention. No, it's adult disobedient defiantness or something, some shit like that. How did kids say that to me? I said, so you have a problem with people telling you no? She looked at me like, yes. I said, you'll get no from me every day in the daggone, every day that I wake up, a guy brings me in this building, I'll be looking to tell you no. I said, and the day you decide to flip out, I said, you know what's going to happen. We're going to take it to that level.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I get tired of you sensitive ass parents that are looking for an easy handout through the government or through something, and you sit here, you let them diagnose your children with wild shit, and you just take it because you can get benefits and all these great little coupon cards and all this stupid shit.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Grow the fuck up. What Carly B did and how she made it, she made her own choices to do that. She didn't do that because she was in love, none of that shit. She did that to get back at her husband.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Offset's not off the daggone chain. Offset, cheating is a character flaw. You didn't want to be with Carly B. You should have just left her the fuck alone, my boy.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You should have just told her, listen, I'm really just trying to hit this and just us, me and you be together and that's it. Nothing too much, nothing too much. I kind of want to pop some babies out of you because you're just so cute. You should have gave her the choice. Versus you sitting up here lying, doing extravaganza things, concerts, all this stupid stuff. You should have just kept it true, being honest, bruh. This girl was popping kids out like it's okay, and it's not. I read this one girl. She said she broke up with some dude, had a baby, this and that. These people, these females was in the comments talking about, oh my goodness, like sometimes a baby would be your best saving grace in life. And that's like somebody who's suicidal saying, oh, go have a kid. It'll save your life. No.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Go get some fucking help. If you break out with somebody, oh, well. Every person you're with is a lesson learned. If you stick with that one person and you keep it moving, guess what? Put what you to learn together and put it to use. Keep people out your fucking business.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Do what you need to do. People, y'all kill me with this extra stuff. Guess what? If we had stayed out of Offset and Cardi B's business, I guarantee you without 100%, we would have never knew what was going on. And over top of that, she probably wouldn't have even left them.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm talking. You hear him over here. Hit dogs are hollering over here.
Big Reese, get the co-action played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
This is Bar Talk, baby. Bar Talk 4.0. When you put your drink up and when you get your drink ready and you put it on this bar, anything can be the topic, damn it.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Let's go, baby. Let's continue into it. Let's continue with our girl. She's talking. She's spitting that spit today.
Have never had a baby by Stefan Diggs, period, point blank. And then most women, y'all jump right to every woman doesn't want to have an abortion. And why do we jump so straight to abortions? What are we as women doing to prevent ourselves from being pregnant? Well, what is the man doing? It don't never fall on the man. That is what's wrong with y'all now as women. Y'all don't understand that it's never going to be equal. Stefan Diggs is living his life. And guess what? He was using Cardi B because Cardi B was, I don't mean using her like literally. I mean, it was fun. Oh man, I could pull Cardi. It was kind of like a, oh man, yeah, I got Cardi with me. Yeah, he played his part. But guess what? He was never looking to take her seriously at all, period. In the comment section, somebody said, well, I don't think she was moving off a Get Back. I think she genuinely thought she had something special with Stefan Diggs because she's never felt that love before. And this is why we advise most women to heal, because after having a baby, after postpartum, after emotions are very high, when we as women already move off emotions, if you are a woman that just sometimes just take a minute and sit back and isolate yourself from the world and detach yourself, you are able to think. You are able to think clear. You are able to sort out things that you need to sort out for yourself. You're able to know what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you want and don't want. The minute that y'all keep moving, you never take the time to sit still to figure out what is it that I'm actually looking for? What is it that I'm actually missing within myself? What is it that I want for my life? That is healing. That's the healing process.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you there's turbulence on this ride. Listen, she just sat here and clearly said what healing really is. A lot of y'all don't do it. Y'all jump from one ship to the next ship to the next ship. Oh, I've had a little break in between. I know what I want, this and that. Some of y'all do. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all are so worried about what other people got to talk about and what other people want to say about you. You're not even thinking and looking at the big picture of things.
Fire, baby.
You're not looking at the big picture, baby. Get yourself together. There is so much more that you need to look at with the big picture. The big picture is sitting there in front of your face. You need to heal. Some of y'all need to get yourselves together. Some of y'all need to heal. Get yourself fully submerged together and heal yourself. Make sure that the next relationship you get ready to go into, you're not fucking it up. Because a lot of you females fuck up relationships. I'm sorry to tell you that you're not as perfect as you think you are. Oh, it's the guy's fault. It's this and that. No. A lot of times it is y'all. A lot of times. A lot of you females don't like being told, hey, you're an issue and I need you to grow up and I need you to get to a certain level or you got to go. There are people who are literally like that. You're the issue. You're the issue. You're the issue. You're the issue. A lot of you women are the issue and you're an issue and a shortcoming because of the fact of the matter, your parents never taught you how to be lovers or how to be a significant other in general.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
These are the people to avoid in life. Let's go.
I truly believe some people don't want to be healed.
Oh yeah,
it's
a lot easier to play the victim.
People love to be the victim. They love to be dramatic because it's a manipulative character who, from a person who doesn't want to be healed. They're not seeking healing.
Some people run it again.
I truly believe some people don't want to be healed.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier to play the victim.
People love to be the victim. They love to be dramatic because it's a manipulative character who, from a person who doesn't want to be healed. They're not seeking healing.
There are some people who do not want to be healed because when they cry wolf, it's so much easier. They get attention. They get the pick of the litter with everything they want and what they think that's going on. So you got to think and look at it in that aspect. That I'm lying to you not. You literally have to think of it in that mindset. You can think everything that you got going on is the right way. And you can think how you doing stuff is the right thing, and you'll fuck around and find out because it's not. Men are getting into the mindset now of, I know what I really want and desire in life, and I have to get it. And if I don't, I'm better. I prefer to keep looking. You got a lot of men that's like that now. I prefer to keep looking than sit here and deal with what I'm dealing with. Think about it. That I'm telling you the truth. Ladies, when you keep saying, oh man, act like this now, and they did. No. A lot of us has wised up and we're on a different note now. Please understand, ain't nobody playing with y'all with this stupid shit anymore. Your mother must have taught you how to play and you can be a player, you can do this. That shit ain't working today. Get yourself together. Be mindful. Get it together, baby. Next video, let's go.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Okay, this one is for the fellas. I want you guys, without insulting me, to prove to me what the benefit of marrying you guys is if you're not a provider, right? Please use logic and make it make sense. Because in my previous video, all I said was, I don't believe that it is a flex for a woman to be proposed to by or married to a man that is not a provider. Reason being is because women get married and they start cooking, cleaning, packing lunches, serving a man, washing his clothes, folding them, putting them away. They feel as though they have to lower their voice, they have to dress different, and they have to lose their entire identity over a man.
Pause.
Diabolical.
Pause.
Diabolical.
Pause.
Diabolical.
Pause for the calls, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody's seatbelt is unbuckled on this flight. The buckle your seatbelt light has been illuminated. Please buckle your seat back up.
Big Reese, get the co-action played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
As a person who has been married twice, this is one thing I severely hate is when I hear women say this stupid shit right there. What she just said was stupid to me. Young lady, let me help you out. First of all, why would you be marrying a man who's not a provider? Let's just start there. That's number one. Number two, it's your job to take care of your husband.
Big Reese, talk to him.
1 Timothy talks about it. The dude is in a job, a Proverbs wife, Proverbs for one wife. It is your job to take care of your husband and the house. He gives you a structure, you make it a home.
Big Reese, talk to him.
The problem with too many of you females is y'all have been welfare babies.
Big Reese, talk to him.
This is about to hit the fuck home. I got a home run coming. Look.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
Too many of you females feel that you're supposed to sit around and you're not supposed to see or do nothing, right? You're supposed to sit here and it's supposed to be such a great show and such a great thing in life, and you just sit back and do nothing.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm sorry, someone lied to you.
Big Reese,
That's
talk to him.
not how marriage works, okay? If your husband goes to work every day, he provides, make sure that you have the electric, gas, water, you have rags, you have food, you have all these the necessary shit that you need. Who the fuck cares about your identity? Nothing else. You signed up to be a wife. You signed up to be a helpmate. You signed up to be on the program, be part of the program, and make sure the program runs efficiently.
Big Reese, talk to him.
The problem is too many of you watch these stupid ass shows and you think you can apply that stuff to your life.
Big Reese, talk to him.
They're called shows. They're called programs. You used to hear your grandma say it all the time. Oh, my program coming on tonight.
Big Reese, talk to him.
My program comes on at 2:30. Y'all better be quiet.
Big Reese, talk to him.
It's called a program and a show for a reason. It's entertainment, damn it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Please understand, don't apply that stupid stuff to your life because it's going to fuck you up in the long run. Anybody who's been married for some long years, 20 plus years, can tell you, you don't apply what you see on TV, social media, and that bullshit because it's not factual, it's fictional, and it's entertainment, and you'll fuck your life up playing around. How do you lose your identity because you married and you got to serve your husband and take care of this and that? What identity did you lose? Because that means you never knew yourself or didn't have an identity, damn it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Get the fucking complexion played around because there's some hurt feelings. A hurt dog will holler.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
I'm triggered with that stupid shit you said. How dare you say, she cook, clean, she automatically starts throwing this. Man, that man been banging his back. That on making sure that you got everything taken care of. And God forbid if you come with kids, now I got to feed these little motherfuckers too over top of you. And if I got kids, I got to feed mine too. So I got to make sure I either pick up a second job or I just make sure I make enough on my thing to where I can keep it running. Because a lot of you females are so lazy. You rather do the stay at home with me, a single mom of 3 who works from home. There's working from home, and then they're sitting at home, sitting on the fucking internet all day.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I know too many of them because I follow a couple of them, and a lot of this shit I talk about bagging you little dumb broads with. There's no way you got 5 kids, you stay at home and you sit on the internet and you put content up. You don't put content up. What you do is you tell us your business. Have you ever heard of the 3 B's? You don't tell nobody your bank account, what goes on in your bed, and you don't tell nobody your fucking business. That's the 3 B's, dummies.
Big Reese, talk to him.
But a lot of you not too smart. That's why y'all need a man to lead y'all. I sat here and I said it very well.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
I said it very well. I had a teachable moment with my wife. My wife took, and she decided, got mad. She got her own line. She's always had it. Well, no, she just got it. Got her own line. We had a fallout. She got her own line. Boom. That's cool. One of the phones broke. She put her son on there on the phone line, or one of the phones broke. Boom. I said, just call the insurance company. Tell them there's a claim. You need to put it in as $100. whatever. I know what I'm doing. You ain't got to tell me, baby. I've been with this daggone subscriber for 17, almost 18 years. I know the process. I wrote the process. I can tell you the process, basically. But I digress. You know more than I do. Come to find out, they done changed and paid. They done charged her for so much wild shit. It's not even fucking funny. So I sat on the phone for 2.5 hours and I had to dispute, make things crack, make it work. You know why? And I had to tell my wife, I said, you better be lucky you got a husband like me, because I could have let you sat there and swim and pay that high ass bill and they would have robbed you and got away with it. This is why a man is the leader and you're the helpmate and you're to help him get to the next program and to keep the daggone program running. You're not the program. And over top of you not being the program, you're not the one that makes financial decisions too much. It's okay for me to run shit by you that I deemed and I need to, but at the end of the day, most men, 97% of men, ladies, let me say this.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
97% of men that are running the house and leading the house as they are well and as they're supposed to with God in head, 97% of the men do not tell you what is going on financially in the house and where the money's moving, grooving, and thinking, making things run. 97% of the men make shit happen.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
One of the craziest things my ex-wife said was, one thing I ain't never know is I never knew the bills or none of that shit. If something was off, I knew either he didn't pay it or he forgot it or whatever. But besides that, I knew shit was on, and that I can count on one hand how many times my electric's been off when I was previously married, and how many times even when I was in between and not married. I can all name that on one hand. You know why? Because I'm one of the people that keep up on stuff for the most part. If I'm out of town or something like that, that's different. I'm the type of person, I go on vacation, I'll pay everything up to the vacation date, and then when I get back from vacation, because I know how much I got sitting at the house and what I need to do, need to make it work and get done, when I get back, I'll pay them. I don't go on vacation stressed out. Oh my God, I paid all these bills and we're a little short on this side, so I got to wait. No, fuck that. I'm going on vacation. We'll take care of you bills when I get the fuck back home. I'm going to go enjoy my ass slaving and working every damn day.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Some of y'all live the wrong way backwards. I don't pay bills on 30 days. Fuck no, I pay them in 60, damn it.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You got 30 days that you use the service, another 30 days for the next one. That way, when that next bill rolls, I can tell you and I can look at them and tell if there's too many extra charges or if motherfuckers are doing wild shit with the bills.
Big Reese, talk to him.
I'm telling you what it is, damn it. You got to pay attention and listen. Ladies, you can't lose your identity when you're married. No, I don't care any woman that says, oh, I grew different, older, or I lost my identity. You never had an identity. You were just looking for love, just dating and being with somebody and hoping that somebody grabbed you and made you that one other person.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You know where your identity comes from when you're married? From your helpmate and your soulmate, which is your person that you're with. That's why a lot of women have never got married again after their husband died, because that was their person, their real person, not everything else and everybody else, but that was their person.
Big Reese, talk to him.
Damn it, I'm telling you the truth.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
I'm trying to tell you something, daggone it. Y'all better listen. There's too much garbage that y'all listen to. Pay attention. Single women. Oh, ladies, the number is 1 to 23 right now. You are just one person. There are 22 other women who are all lined up too for y'all to get the same pick of one man. A lot of y'all sat here and there's no slide to it, nothing to it. A lot of y'all let some of these guys flip over the gate thinking that was cute. They got babies by him, and the whole time that man was jumping the gate. Then you got men who are hetero who just standing there like me, myself, regular men. I got friends, great single guys. Some of y'all can't even get close to them because of the shit you got going with you. This is why they say your body is a temple and everybody's not supposed to explore it. Some of y'all come with a litter. Yeah, a whole bunch of fucking kids. Multiple people. Do y'all think about it? You go to work all day and every day. Do you think you want to use your money to pay for my kids all the time and everything going on it? You're not going to. You're not going to want to. Think about it. Put yourself in that man's shoes like that. There's a bigger picture to this. Y'all better wise up. Ladies.
Right? And then those same women are working full-time jobs and helping with the bills, right? The crazy thing is, if you guys are equal and you're doing the exact same thing, you're going 50% on the bills, he's going 50% on the bills.
Not when you're married.
But only you are cooking, cleaning, and doing laundry and physically taking care of the kids. That man is just there.
Nobody go 50-50.
So in reality, you're in servitude to a lazy ass man that's taking advantage of you. Prove me wrong. What sense does it make? Now, men try to turn it around and say, well, in that case, we're slaves to you guys because we work and then give you guys the money or pay all the bills. No, because raising children, cooking, cleaning, and packing your lunches, doing laundry is a job.
No, it's not.
You guys.
It's not a job. That's where you're wrong. Ladies, that is not a job. You are obligated when you're married to help your husband and helpmate and make sure that man is fed, fucked, and make sure he got peace. Let me say it again. FFP. When you were married, you had the FFP obligations. Fed, fucked, and peace. Them is the three. You're obligated to make sure that your husband has food every day and every night and lunch and everything. You're responsible to make sure he's fucked. His balls, his daggone, his Viva La Loca, everything is empty. Peace. When the world is beating him up, you're the man there. You're the one there that's rubbing his back, holding man, got your arms wrapped around him, everything, and telling him everything's all right, tomorrow's a new day. That's the problem. You females never had moms that taught you how to have men. Because a lot of you females, moms was running men in and out the house like a fucking train. A lot of y'all's moms was like Amtrak. There's a fucking new train coming every 15 minutes.
Big Reese, talk to him.
So you don't know what it means to sit here and have one man catering to him, pouring to him.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You are a female. Your job is to be soft, feminine, and gushy for a man. That's what your job is.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You're not to be masculine.
Big Reese,
You're not to tell him what to do.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You're not to freaking try to operate and run the damn house, the family, none of that.
Big Reese, talk to him.
That man tells you how the family dynamic and structure is going to be, and your job is to execute it and get it done.
Big Reese, talk to him.
You are the person who represents the family. That last name is what you represent. If your last name is Johnson, you changed your name to Johnson. Your name is Betty Johnson now. Johnson is the empire and the family that you are sitting up here and you are about to show people who you are, what you represent, and you are the face of that fucking person's last name.
Big Reese, talk
Damn
to
it,
him.
A heart dog will holler. Get the collection plate out.
Big Reese, get the collection played out. There's a lot of hurt souls.
I said something that a lot of y'all don't want to hear. And damn it, at the end of the day, don't get married if you ain't changing that last name, if you're not going to be a great representation of that man, and if you're not ready to put some work in. Put your fucking boots on, lace them bitches up, and get ready to get in the mud, because every day ain't going to be sunny and shiny. It's going to be rainy days, snowy days, hell. It's going to be fall, and some days it's going to be muddy as hell.
The man go another hour. It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Like the Bible says, he who finds a good wife finds favor in God, which means all y'all is not built to be a fucking wife.
The man go another hour.
Act like it's not a job because you just view women as these pieces of property and not people. But if you go and live on your own and you want someone to do those things for you, you will probably have to hire multiple different people and have to pay them by the hour or be on some type of subscription. So make it make sense. You find it suitable to pay those employees, but not your wife for doing the same.
Why do you want paid for something that you're supposed to do? Do you pay your husband for daggone making sure that he's protecting, providing, he's doing everything? Here's the part where you lie and say, oh, I have sex with him. Guess what? Sex is free, baby. I throw this meat, you give me the meat. Well, that's how it is, baby. It's free. F-R-E-E. So do you pay your husband to take care of you? The answer is no, baby girl. So stop asking for shit and having your hand out.
It's Big Reese on Bar Talk 4.0.
Service. These are multiple jobs, okay, that a woman is doing. And then really, yeah, you getting the money, but women are managing it most of the time because men are idiots. You guys may be the same age or maybe older, but mentally you're behind 10 years biologically.
That's a lie.
It's like raising another child. You guys be mama's boy or the father went around or you had a horrible example of a man around. I'm just saying, I really don't think it's nothing to argue about. It's just something that needs to change. Now, if you want to find a woman to go 50-50, fine. But I feel as though if I'm going 50-50 with the man and he don't want to cook and clean, he needs to hire multiple different people for that service and see how expensive it is. So by the time you're done paying them people to do your half of the chores, your half of the cooking and all that stuff like that, you're going to realize you should have just gave me the money.
Oh, well, let me ask my husband first, because this is our first Christmas together. You want me to donate how much for the Christmas angel tree? I don't know. I got to ask my husband first, because we do our finances together.
I love a woman like this.
Can you tell me the location of my husband? Now, how Siri don't know where my husband at? Well, why are you calling me to tell me? That's something you need to talk to my husband about. Hey, Siri. Don't on me. I mean, I know you his mama and everything, but I still got to ask my husband first. Yes, I need to make a dentist appointment for my husband. Gotta pack this lunch for my husband. Well,
let me tell you, damn it, every man who's married loves hearing that shit. Let me... You want me to, man? You don't even. Here's my thing. You don't even marrying me. Is just it's a beautiful thing. First of all, second of all, you don't even have to ask me for stuff. If you want to use me as the cop out because you really don't want to, I'm more than aware with it. There are plenty of times I'll be like, yeah, let me run it past my wife real quick. Versus just telling you no, because let me run it past her real quick and let me see what she says, see if we got the time to do it, because I can't tell you yes and all the time. That. Let me ask her real quick. I am head over. What? Hey babe, you could even call me. I'm gonna say no. You can call me and babe, such and such want to know if we could go buy this thing or go do this thing. And I done already told him I got to run a pat. No. You can send me the text. Just say no. Okay. No. You heard him. No, it's okay. Nope. Try again. We'll do it later. Listen, that we is a team. That's a team right there. I'm telling y'all, ladies, married women, If you really want your husband to stay with you forever, ever, and all that, you heard what that lady said. Let me ask my husband. Let me talk to my husband about this. Look, me and my husband, we do our finances together. Let me talk to her. I just told my wife this week, and I said, hey, Gabrielle Union, she thought she could kick in with the bills and do all this great stuff and all that. I said, okay, cool. It said, Gabrielle, she lasted 30 days, and she did an interview on it. She even said it. I went back to my husband and said, well, however you do it, whatever you do, do it. If you need it a little bit, you need something, just let me know. I can't do this.
Big Reese, talk to him.
And I give her all her kudos for her being a woman and standing up and saying, I was wrong. I was in the wrong place. That's not for me to do. Ladies, your job is not to lead. Your job is to be a helpmate, help me, and get me where I need to go. Anything else extra, it's not for you. Please understand that. Today's lesson was very easy. Don't have babies out of your daggone emotions. You don't lose no identity or nothing else out of being married. You can't lose anything. You gain more. Your job is to multiply whatever that man gives you. Fellas, if she's not multiplying whatever she gives you, she's not the right wife for you. Please understand. There are a lot of women that was not taught how to be a wife. They watched TV. They watched everything else. They made up their own idea. Gentlemen, you need to get her on your program and make sure she has your program. Make sure she's able to get on your program. If she has kids by other men, she needs to make sure she understands your program and her kids, baby's dad, and everybody is on your program. And if not, she's not the one for you. Make it happen. Make it what it is. This is Bar Talk 4.0.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
I love that one. Fire, baby. Y'all know what it is.
Fire, baby. Fire, baby.
This is Bar Talk 4.0. I am your captain. I am your man, Mr. Reese, Big Reese, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, as we land and get ready to descend into our location, please make sure you guys are going to have your seatbelt on because the last of this is going to be a little bit of turbulence.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.
My motivation for this week and moving forward in this week is do not stop. When something happens and something gets turmoil, do not stop. Start thinking of a process of keeping moving. My business, one of my businesses is called Phase 3. There's 3 different phases to life and safety. We are a private sector company, and that is what it is. There's 3 factors. Situational awareness. Are you aware of where you're at, what you're doing, how it is? 2, kick into your training. You have trained for this. You know what you have to do. You know what you need to do. And number 3, knock the thread out, reassess, continue moving towards your destination. Understand, that is what it is. This is Bar Talk 4.0. I'm your boy, Big Reese. Somebody is calling. Trying to get a hold of me. Better be important. I'm your boy, Big Reese. This is Bar Talk 4.0. Good night.
Turn it up.
Motivate the people. Big Reese speaks some wisdom.